Lift Kids began in the mind of a businessman and world traveler who wanted to make a difference in the lives of children living in poverty around the world. So he did. Meet Joseph Barrett of Lift Kids.
I'm born and raised until the age of 17 in Minnesota, in the northern part of Minnesota, in a small town of Virginia, and I went from there into international studies on the East Coast and then overseas. I started an international career and worked all around the world. One of the overriding common elements that struck me as I traveled around the world was the number of kids that seemed to be desperate, that are in the street, begging, starving, dirty clothes, dirty environment, abandoned children. And so I decided that what I want to do is use my experience and talents and devise a model that could be replicated around the world many, many times to really make a difference in kind of global poverty among kids. So what we're all about is giving kids a chance by providing some basic infrastructure and some programs. Whatever we do, however, it must be self-sustaining for the kids. Let's all pitch in. We can all do this. We can all give a little bit of our time. Let's pitch in to create a village for kids right here in the Twin Cities. We serve coffee and tea, and we're an art gallery, and it's an area for music. It's a multicultural community center, if you will, where people can meet other people and network and help other people and help kids in particular. When we say Lift Kids, our focus is definitely kids. Why? Because somebody has to focus on kids. Now that doesn't mean that we're ignoring adults or ignoring families, but we like to organize ourselves so that the kids have a chance. So we'll have families and music and various activities here, but when kids are here, we make sure that they have the books and they have access to the computers and somebody's paying attention to them. With the richness of the immigrant community here in the Twin Cities, we don't have to go any farther than our neighborhood, really, to find talented people with a lot of potential to support them and to increase their chances of leadership by helping them help their community and help their community not only here but from their countries of origin. We look for immigrant leaders from countries all around the world to lead projects in their home countries. Well, over the last few months, we realized that not only do we have the immigrant leaders here in the Twin Cities who need support, but we have a lot of people right here in the Twin Cities and a lot of people right here, children, who need help. So here it's more challenging because it's multicultural. So we can't just look to one immigrant leader to work in his or her culture. We need a whole group of cultures. So here in St. Paul, we are ourselves a village, but it's a multicultural village. Because we believe it takes a village to raise a child. It's an age-old adage. But here in St. Paul, it takes a multilateral village to raise a child. So we've started a village right here in St. Paul. The village lives along and lives by the same values that we propose everywhere in the world. And that's the value of sustainability. It's the value of teaching people how to help themselves, helping people help themselves, providing role models and opportunities to families and children so that they can see that they themselves can build something on their own, that they can learn skills and develop their talents to help themselves.